Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault, and we are in our new galaxy that we journey to. We are 6 galaxies into the game, and eventually we're going to hit up some more, but for now, we're going to go ahead and explore this one just a little bit. Now, you can still do all the same stuff in this galaxy that you can do in the other ones. You can summon the anomaly, as you can see. You can bring in your freighter, and it doesn't get any damage on it like you do when you go through the core, because it's not going through the core, you're just summoning it in. So there's a lot you can do in here. But what I want to do is I want to go check out a couple systems. The system that I'm in is the one closest to the galactic core. So there's a buttload of bases there, to be honest with you. It's just kind of crazy. So I want to find a new system to maybe set up shop in and see if here's a nice little pirate system that's not too far away. Let's check this out. We're going to set up if it's a decent system, has some decent planets. I want to start moving my bases to this system for now. I think that'd be kind of cool to do. And if it's a, plus I kind of want to see what this whole galaxy's like. So we're going to do a little exploring before we do anything else. And I actually should do it in my freighter, because then I can scan everything right away. So we're going to go ahead and get on here, and we're going to jump around until we find a really good system to maybe set up shop in, or we're going to see if this is a bad galaxy. Apparently some galaxies are, the galaxies have a little bit of nuance to them from what I hear. I can't quantify that statement by any means, at all, but I hear some of them are full of barren planets and freaky planets. Some of them are born are full of lush planets and the like. So it'd be kind of interesting to see. This isn't a very nice planet or a nice system, so we'll move on and we'll check out a few till we find a good system. But while we're here, we will take a quick jump over to the space station to see maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a nice ship there, something that we can go ahead and get you guys some coordinates for. Man, look at that big asteroid field. That's dense. Oh, look, some pirates want to mess with me for my sodium nitrate. Alright, you guys go ahead and engage. You know what? You want to play rough? Fine, we'll play rough. That's what you want. We'll light you up. You love the infra knife. No better ship weapon in the game. Considering how challenging these fights can be when you first start, this is a welcome change of pace. Alright, how'd that go for you guys? You knocked my shields down a little bit, that's okay. So yeah, even though this guy can't really get any new ships right now because we are fully loaded with 9 ships, doesn't mean you guys can't come see one. It's a very bland gun. is where I usually like to stand up here. Alright, so far we got 3 ships that came in. All of them C-class, none of them anything special. Alright, so we'll make a cut and I'll come back if there's anything good. If not, we'll be moving on and doing something else. Alright, so we had 0 luck, so we're going to move on and look for a different system. A nice, either a pirate or a 3-star. And I traded out my ship for my old, what was it? There we go. My old Cardinal Sin ship. The one that's, it's all busted up from traveling between different systems. So I won't mind trading that one in, to be honest. I've had that ship, I think that was the first exotic that I found, and you know, we had a good run, man. We had a really good run. Again, we're in the Jatmatu system, so we are 6 systems in. So anything I find in here, if you want it, you're gonna have to come to this system. So last night's video will show you exactly how to do it. It's not hard. Give you all the coordinates and you know, tell you how to get through it with the least amount of pain as possible. So this is a decent system. We got 5 planets in here. In fact, this might be good enough to set up some bases. We could have a dioxide base, salt and probably oxygen, copper, gold, cobalt, ammonia, paraffinium, salt there too, magnetized ferrite, base salt, and sodium. Interesting. I don't know if you can actually mine base salt. I've never found that on a planet's surface. That's something I'm going to have to look at and see. You don't need it, really. I mean, I think you build one thing that requires a little bit of it, but wouldn't that be cool if you could, you know? It'd be really neat, actually. Alright, let's go see what we can find here ship-wise. If there's anything landing on this system at all. I'll head into that outlaw station, take a look around. And then we'll start looking around the system a little bit, maybe explore some of these planets. I might set up shop here and do a little system tour, you know, it'd be kind of cool. There's definitely a diverse number of different resources you can get here, a couple different biomes, a few different plants you can get. So systems like that are cool. Look at that hot rod. See, I don't have a hot rod with this character, and that is a good looking hot rod. That's what I call these ships. I don't know what they're called, but with this long front end, this fighter style, I really like these a lot. Well, Cardinal Sin, if we find an S-class of that, you may be getting traded in. So we'll have to see what comes up. So I'll be back, guys, with either an exotic or that in an S-class, hopefully. No guarantees either way. Or should I just scrap my Sin? Nah, I don't want to scrap it. Alright, we'll be back. There it is, the Winged Prophecy OW2. Gorgeous ship. Absolutely gorgeous. I got it on the cold planet in this system at a trade place, one of those big trade places. Look at the colors on it, man. I like it. The blue lighting, and it's kind of gray with a little tinge of, I don't know, is it a coral or something? This color is not representative of what it really looks like. We're going to take it up into space to get kind of a clearer look at it, and I'll show you how I already went ahead and upgraded all the slots on it. So I'll show you where the supercharged slots are located, the 4 supercharged slots. So if this is the type of ship you'd like to have, then, because the slots are in a pretty good location, I think. Alright, this should be a good angle. Ah, dang it. So yeah, there's no red on it like that. It's just kind of like this teal color. And the blue lighting on it really accents that nicely. It's a gorgeous ship. I do like the look of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual ship. And you see the slots are all fairly close to each other. So if you have a ship that you want to really beef up, like we could probably put a good infra knife setup in here. Let's see, we would have, we got 2 for the infra knife and then 3, so 5 slots total. Put the actual infra knife here, and then 1, 2, 3 X's, and then something else, that other optional piece up there, and you'd actually use 4 of them, or 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'd have some options to move these around a little bit to see how they work best together, and what will get you the best DPS out of it, which would be really cool to see. And if that's not your cup of tea, you could make this a warp monster, with all the warp drives and everything, or anything else really. There's so much you can do with this one. So yeah, I mean, you could easily do 2 different items, 2 different things, but they're kind of close together to really maximize 2 things, like a warp drive and a weapon, or a pulse drive and a weapon, pulse and a warp drive. Be a little challenging because they're so close together, but definitely good for a single ship. So let's go ahead and get down here. I'll get you the address of the planet. Remember, this is in the 6th galaxy, called the Ikjamatu Galaxy. Yeah, say that one twice. And so that's the galaxy. If you're not sure how to get here, watch yesterday's video. It'll show you exactly how to get here, step by step. Bit of a process. And if you have all your portals, though, all your glyphs of the portals, and you'll be fine. It'll take you no time whatsoever. This should be a good enough angle here, right? Let's go ahead. Why is it not showing it? There we go. Okay, so there are the glyphs down at the bottom. Take a screenshot of it, jot them down, take a picture of your phone, whatever it takes. And good luck finding a ship. It did take a while to get an S-class ship, but here again, let's take a look at it. Landed. It's a gorgeous ship. I like it. One thing I love about this style of wing, too, is you got the little R2 unit right there. And yeah, I know it's not Star Wars, but you cannot tell me that's not an R2 unit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy, and I do appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. It helps me out immensely. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace.